The reason I came here is there's folks in the industry, they care about the mission. They're looking to support my mission. I'm like, what? Where?
There's just like so many processes to follow if you want to engage with industry, and most of them are just too complex.
It's not all about the biggest players out there. It's who's representing the best value.
When I heard about this experiment, I knew it was for me. It's kind of like the opposite of what competitive acquisitions have become.
I really want an industry partner who can appreciate my best value continuum. Even when I may not know what I want, I'm gonna need you to demonstrate something more technical or lean harder into past performance considerations so I can do what I need to make my source selection.
This is dope. I've always been the LPTA of the mix, and that's me. That's my thing. And I guess now there are agencies out there recognizing it's in their, I don't know, best interest or something to award to the highest technically rated offer. It's a bummer, right?
Growing up, I wanted to be one of the big firms, an industry partner who can have their pick of the work, and when it was done, they'd be on to the next one. There comes a time in every company's life where you have to decide if you can truly offer value to the government mission. I think I'm ready to offer these agencies that rationale.
How's everyone doing? I'm Randy Lachey. Welcome to the Blind Evaluation Experiment. Here, each of you will specify your agency's needs and solicit the industry in a way designed to achieve full and open competition for your procurement without ever seeing them. Let's be honest, we work in such a bureaucratic world where your value is often judged by things that are irrelevant, but you all in industry deserve an opportunity to meet the government's need by having them stated in terms of function, performance, or design requirements, and allowing them to earn your trust based on the factors specified in their solicitation. Here's how it's gonna work. Over the next several days, we're gonna have you, industry, live on this side of the complex. We're gonna have you, government, living here on this side of the complex. You're gonna meet up with industry, and at some point, you might be ready to issue a request for proposal. Guys, that's your chance. If you're interested, it's up to you to submit a proposal so she can make an evaluation. The only time you can exchange information is in one of our private pods. If found compliant, you will finally get to meet your partner. You'll leave here together, contractually bound and ready to execute with an option to exercise date. We all have to remember the central question: is evaluation truly blind? We hope so. If you're ready to find your match, consider this your sources sought notice, because the pods are now open.
Oh, it looks just like the separators they installed in our office.
Can you see anything?
Nope, not a thing. My name is Amber. I'm a contracting officer from the Department of Energy. Up to this point, you could say I've had a rigid set of standards. Like, procurement integrity is super important to me, especially before receipt of proposals. In my past, I've talked with everyone from offerers and end users to government acquisition and support personnel. I haven't always found what I'm looking for, but that's probably because of the criteria I place for myself. I think I'm finally ready to be clear about my agency's requirements and take the time to understand industry's capabilities. I guess I'm just scared to give that power to these guys, to judge whether they can satisfy my requirements. Of course, I'm not just going to say that up front in these earliest exchanges. Where'd the fun in that be?
Hey, I'm Jackson, with an X. What do you say we just get right down to it? You tell me about your agency, your mission. I mean, I'd love to make a CO like you the focal point of my exchanges.
You're so funny. I like funny. You're kind of bad too. I tell you what, if you're lucky, maybe I'll publish a pre-solicitation notice. Look, I know what I said, but I don't intend to award him a contract anytime soon. Maybe I'll throw him an RFI. I mean, he is a good source of marketing information, like capabilities and pricing. So maybe we'll keep talking, you know, for planning purposes.
It's exciting meeting so many guys who are ready to support my mission. Their quality is excellent. It doesn't take a past performance to know that. My name is Abby. Hello?
Hey there, pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Most people call me Willie, only the special people call me Will. Reckon you calling me Will is just fine.
I'm Abby. Where are you from, Will?
I'm an SDVOSB from the Defense Industrial Base. So yeah, I work in this thing called artificial intelligence.
When you say artificial intelligence, I think about building robots and
taking over the world, right? yeah, that's totally me.
that's very impressive.
My mama calls me William Jeremiah Benjamin. My friends call me Willie, you can call me Will. I was here like, you don't look like an artificial intelligence developer. Like, it's kind of funny to me. It's like, what's an artificial intelligence person even supposed to look like? But as a developer, I'm a believer in this experiment. It's removing this confounding variables of bias, background, and the big one being reputation. None of that matters. Just want to test this hypothesis. Can evaluation truly be blind? So what are you really looking for in a partner?
So I tend to avoid, to the maximum extent practicable, using lowest price, technically acceptable source selection processes. Not a lot of guys can understand that.
Yeah, I get that. Huh. Well, I certainly do. Oh man, our time's already up. Smack me with a cow patty. I like you. When can I see you again?
As soon as possible?
All right, well, duly noted. I'll talk to you as soon as possible then.
Bye.
My name is Barbara. A lot of people don't take me seriously. I don't know why. I guess I'm not your typical CO. I've actually had a few people tell me that they were pleasantly surprised to learn my forbidden practices that are actually okay and are very effective in delivering desired outcomes. They just can't all see that there's more to me than my deep understanding of the Federal Acquisition Regulation.
CO must have the authority to the maximum extent practicable and consistent with the law
To determine the application of rules, regulations, and policies on a specific contract.
Oh, you heard that? I'm so embarrassed. I didn't even know you were there.
Oh, stop. You know how I feel about the role of the acquisition team. It's not just him showing interest in the FAR, I promise. We've had some really compelling one-on-ones so far.
This is the first time they're meeting me? It's day 3. So I'm Malcolm. I'm a mid-sized business, and as for what I do, let's just say I cover a lot of NAICS codes. Day 3. That's gonna do nothing for my industry standing. Okay, my early exchanges with Barbara have been amazing. I gained clarity as to the feasibility of her requirement, like performance requirements, statements of work, and data requirements. We talked about suitability, evaluation criteria, and the approach for assessing past performance information. All my concerns and questions have been addressed about her requirement. No red flags here. How's that?
As you might imagine, you're not the only offerer I've been sharing these details about my proposed acquisition with. Of course, the FAR is clear on this, and it's not in me to create unfair competitive advantage. I will make that information available to everyone as soon as practicable.
But you won't reveal my confidential business strategy. I'm protected of that under
FAR 3.104 and subpart 24.2.
Yeah, that.
Get my clauses ready, ladies. I think I'm in love.
Not so fast. Not my man. You gotta get that RFP out the door.
I know. I wonder how the guys are doing.
99, 100.
Oh, that's enough.
All right, look, fellas, who here hasn't won a protest?
Oh, snap. I mean, yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, it happens, right?
I hope so. It's tough out there. There's just so many amazing requirements here. Tell me you got that authority. Don't tell me I'm wasting my time. You're an authorized individual, right? Hello? Don't you have a requirement that you want to communicate?
Thank you for your interest, but I'm still planning my approach.
What's that?
Hello there, Abby.
Hi, Will. I'm so happy it's you.
How you feeling right now?
It's a mess out there. Not a lot of viable offers, but, and I don't know if I should tell you this, I'm feeling your viability.
Well, I like hearing that, but I gotta ask you, are you having consideration?
I mean, I keep finding myself coming back to,
Coming back to what?
you're gonna make me say it, aren't you? To soliciting from a single source. I've seen it out there. There's only one source reasonably available.
Now, are you saying what I think you're saying?
Oh, Will, why don't you do me a favor and check out your facsimile?
Oh, hallelujah.